Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Today I thought I would take advantage of this beautiful sunny day in Canada to give you a little tour of the truck camper. So the truck box is an Apache box, but it was bought secondhand and it sits on top of a Ford F-150 pickup truck. Here in the outside you can see the vents for the kitchen and the plug for the mains in case you wanted to plug in and a camping. And then you've got the propane gas bottle box. It's for a 10 kilogram propane bottle that powers the well, of course, the stoves, the heating, but also the fridge. And then you have your reservoir of water. One of the disadvantages of the truck box is that it's super tall, so we had to buy like a little step, the ones that you use for kids to access the sink, for me to be able to go on top, because it is tall and I'm not that tiny either. So this is what you see when you get in, and this is the kitchen area, and then on the side you have a cupboard with a mirror and a living area, the fridge, some more storage, and then on top is the bed, which is a huge nice double bed. As for the kitchen, as you can see, it has 3 stoves which are powered by the propane bottle that I showed you earlier. It also has a light, which you won't be able to see because it's too bright, and a little fan. Focus. Yay! For when you want to cook really smelly stuff. And then there's a sink with running water that's powered by a pump, and there's a little button here to switch it on and off. The reservoir, I think it has 40 liters of water, which isn't huge for 2 people, but we do complement that with quite a few water bottles that we fill in. And here's my little basil that I'm desperately trying to keep alive, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to leave, but I am trying my best with it. And under the kitchen there's drawers where we keep all of our utensils and cutlery. And here is the heater that again is powered by the propane bottle. This was really nice when we were driving across Canada and it was like -10 inside the camper. You put this on and it heats up the van really fast. And on top there's again more storage space where we keep all of our spices and dishes and all that kind of jazz. Right next to the kitchen we have our little fridge, which honestly it's such a luxury to have in a van, especially when you're traveling in summer and it's warm. It is a good size, but it does fill up quite quickly, and it's both a fridge and a freezer. It's a 3-way fridge, which means you can either plug it on mains if you're attached somewhere, you can plug it on propane, which is what we do most of the time, and you could also plug it onto your main battery for when you're rolling to not, you know, use any propane. And then here there used to be a microwave, but Florent took it off because we are never attached to the mains, and anyway we wouldn't use a microwave, and there's a lot of space that came out of it, so here's where we dry our dishes and keep our fruits and things like that. A cool thing about this fridge is that it's black, so you can use it as a board. We bought this kind of chalk pen that you can use to write in. So on the side from the kitchen there's a really nice and spacious cupboard where we keep food and some miscellaneous. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but it is quite spacious. And here's just some random stuff, some clothes I think, and then here's all of our food. We keep our food in plastic boxes. We have 2 big ones and 1 tinier one for snacks. And then on the bottom one, it's where we keep all of our water, which now they're all empty because we need to go and fill up. But we have about 5 2-liter bottles for potable water, and another maybe 20 liter in water that we use to wash dishes and for showering. As for the living area, as you can see, there's a beautiful big window on the side, and it has a how do you call that, mesh to avoid mosquitoes and insects coming in, and it's something that's all around the windows. The door as well has a mesh screen, and you can also open the door so that you let air in and light in, but you can keep the mesh so that you can get all the light that you want, but you're still protected from those annoying mosquitoes. The table is a tiny table, but it is enough for sitting and eating for 2 people, and it actually can lower down, and it creates a second bed if you have guests. So if you want extra space, you just need to move the pillows around. And on top of the living space, you've got 3 compartments that have random stuff in it. This is just, as you can see, a little mess. And here you keep all of our toiletries, and here we have our little library. One thing that I really like about this van is that there are lights pretty much everywhere. So you can see here in the living room there are 2, and then there's one on top on the roof. There's lights in the kitchen, the fan that I already showed you, and then there's one on the bed as well, which is really useful. So there's actually not storage under those seats, because this is actually the size of the pickup under, but there is storage under this. I mean, it's not really storage. This is where the water tank is, which, as I said, is about 35 to 40 liters of water, and the auxiliary battery. The leisure battery or auxiliary battery is connected to the main battery via a kind of split charge relay, and it also receives power from the solar panel that we installed on top, and it's a 80 or 100 watt solar panels, and it works really well. And from the battery under we have a little plug, which makes it easy for us to plug in our computer to charge, and batteries and things like that. Other than being the place where we eat, this table is also where we work. We both work online. All of our income is online, so it's really important for us to keep working while on the road, and this is why it's important to have this electrical setup and the solar panels. Another thing that it's important to be able to work on the road and run an online business is, of course, to secure a connection by using a VPN. Which brings me to the sponsor of today, which is Surfshark VPN. Surfshark VPN actually hides your IP address, which makes it harder for people to try and hack your password, which has happened to me several times, and I assure you it's not fun. It secures your data, and also it avoids you being monitored, and it avoids your data being sold to advertisers. I previously thought that incognito mode would save me from all of that, that I would just have to open that tab and then I wouldn't be monitored, but I realized, well, I didn't realize, I was told that that's not the case, and the VPN, having a VPN is the only way that you can avoid that. Surfshark VPN is actually very affordable as well, and by using the code MARINA you'll be able to get an 83% discount on the regular price, which brings the price down, I think, to about £1.50 and less than $2 US dollars. So it's super cheap, and it's worth for what it is providing, in my opinion anyway. If you want to know more, head out to the description box where I will leave the link with the coupon code, and thank you again to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Under the table there is more storage space, although it's not supposed to be storage space, and this is where I keep my boxes full, my jewelry making and crafting kind of thing. And then on the side we have some potable water, and then this little table that I really adore. It's really tiny, and you can bring it with you anywhere, and if you ever want to work outside on a nice blanket, you can use this. The bed, it is a double bed, and it's a proper nice mattress. It's very spacious, and it's probably one of the best beds I slept in the various vans that and campers that I used. Sleep so well, and it has 2 windows on the sides that are really nice to allow air coming in, but also for you to look out in the morning. And it also has a vent on top, again, to add some extra airflow. Another thing that I love about this bed is that there's a curtain on the side that you can draw, and by doing that it closes off the bed, and I will show you, but it really makes it look like that's a separate place, so somebody can be in it reading or working on the computer, and then somebody else can be sitting here, and it creates a little bit of separation. And then on the side of the bed we have even more storage. This is where we keep all of our clothes, and then under here is more storage for dirty laundry and things like that. And I forgot to mention, there's also another vent on top of the living area, and this is also where we pass the cables for the solar panels to go down to the battery compartment. So I can hear you saying, where's the shower? How do you keep clean? Where do you wash your hair? Well, the truck doesn't actually have a shower, but Florent came up with a really cool system for the shower. So I'm gonna show you right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the shower. So basically this is a little tent that you can use to change, to shower, and also as a pee tent for ladies if you're somewhere where there are people around, which is not the case here. But this little, I don't know how they're called, like gardening pumps. This is usually where you put pesticide, I think, to spray, but instead we fitted this shower head, and now it's empty so you won't be able to see, but you just pump it up and then you have a little shower. Also, we do have 2 bikes that we fit in the back of the van together with some instrument and some tools and things like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video and that I haven't forgotten anything. And if you're interested in seeing a van tour in French, then you can head out directly on Florent's channel, and I'll leave it here and on the description bar. And yeah, I hope you are having a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye!